It's up and going.
Okay. Oh,
What the
excuse me.
fuck?
What?
You fucking... I'm dying. And then all of a sudden you fucking sneeze? What kind of bullshit? Excuse me? You want to run that by me again, sir? Ah, shit.
Like, I'm over here fucking dying, and then I just sneeze.
Fucking
So, like, you're just so
Jesus.
fucking surprised that I'm over here dying next thing I just sneeze after all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. There's a pig! Die! Thank you. I hate the fucking weather. Are you gonna move?
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
yeah. Never mind.
sharing your stream.
Sorry. That's on me. I forgot.
That's all good.
It went over my fucking head. I'm sorry.
That's all good. Like, I was only sitting there for that long ass period of time was because I was waiting for the actual little Discord part of the fucking thing to load up for me to share it into the fucking stream.
I was about to say, yeah, oh no. My brother sent me a snap. He did not. Oh my god. So, we have a new casino down here, right? The irony of it all is the casino's name is Desert Diamond Casino.
Yeah.
So he's driving by the casino right now, and he goes, I'm about to do the Diamond Casino heist. I was like, no!
He did not.
He
He did
did!
not. Dude, that's
I sat there, I totally said, no, stop playing! My brother,
he said I'm about to do the diamond casino.
I can't with him.
Shit, man. I don't think I even have those type of jokes. That was honestly good.
Like, fuck.
Well, it's like he just casually walks in there all like, hi, Lester hired me. Like, who the fuck's Lester?
Lester the molester.
Good old creepy Uncle Lester.
Come get your barrel and your bed and put it in the semi-built house. The barrel is your personal storage.
It's because I'm Mexican, isn't it? No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face.
Please do. No, I'm joking.
I hope it hurts. Wherefore art thou, my stone? Oh, Jesus Christ! Did you hear that?
So, huh?
My Snapchat went off and it was my brother.
Wait, so where do I put my bed?
You put your barrel right here, you put your bed right here. There. Congratulations. You follow directions. I actually need you to take this. Don't lose it. I will beat your ass. Go get me cobblestone.
Okay. Shit, I
Please.
lost it. I'm joking.
I will fucking end your life.
So like, don't lose it. I'm gonna beat your ass. Go get a calls. Oh, but shit, I lost it. It's like, I will fucking end you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Lenny's sending me something on Snapchat. Let's end up looking at that in a bit.
There's a fox in the water.
Does it know how to swim?
I don't know. It looks like it's in trouble. There's an apple in the tree. I want it. Give me the apple. Thank you. I have 13 apples. You touch my apples, your life gone. Got it?
Sure.
Don't touch my apples. Where the fuck did that sheep go? I know I fucking saw it. There it is. Oh, the fox got out of water. Sheep. Hedgehog. Oh, if people see like random turning on my screen, I'm playing with a fucked up controller, by the way. So if it randomly turns, I'm sorry.
Speaking of controllers, I might be getting a new controller soon.
I need a new one.
I actually spoke to Nick and told him that as an additional thing to the GoFundMe account that we make for Lenny is that we give her a pro gaming controller, you know, the one that's like worth $200.
Oh Jesus.
It actually looks fucking sick. And you're like, you want me to see a snap of what it looks like?
I'm good.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm getting sick and tired of this weather cycle. Hold on. It's always fucking raining, and I hate the rain in this game. Just so you don't have to worry about whether or not it's dark while you're in the caves. Oh shit. Always day is on. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Alright, there you go. Look at the snap.
Jesus.
And that, my friend, that controller right there is compatible with PC and Xbox if you have an adapter for it.
You know GameStop sells a controller that's compatible with Xbox and PlayStation, right?
You can shut up. Oh, I died. Don't.
What'd you do, Dark?
You piece of shit. Don't ask. Listen, I had 2 hearts left. I ended up somehow falling from my house and died. But hey, I got you some roses as well while I was at it.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cheat and build the house because it's irritating me that I don't have the materials right now.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I'm over here just at this point when trying to get cobblestone. I'm just mainly finding dirt. Technically, I'm finding my relatives and myself.
At least I'm going to stay with the materials of the house.
You do that. I'm gonna just bring the roses, the 2 sticks, and the 4 pieces of dirt that I collected. Ooh, I almost went into that. Oh, hold up. I found iron.
I'm cheating to build the house because I'm a scrub.
Now, let me just use this dirt that I have instead to bring myself out of this mess. I swear to God, if I end up finding a fucking hole and end up walking into it, I'm not trying to pull a Nick, but I might end up saying, who put this here? Was it you, sheep? Because unlike Nick, who blamed it on a fucking computer, at
Stop.
least. It's like, stop. Just
Just
stop.
stop it. Just stop. Get some help.
It's like who put that there? Was he a computer?
Fucking lost my shit.
Fucking died. Fucking died.
Like, I was dead.
Like, who fucking puts
Who
the
blames shit
blame?
on a computer?
Honestly,
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
nope. Apparently, Nick's the type of person to blame shit on the computer, though.
Kills a person. Who did it? Was it you, computer? Makes fucking sense.
I mean, if you think about it logically wise, it does. Because all you have to do is literally smash their head with the computer.
Shut up.
Don't ask me how I know this.
Roses are red, ultraviolet lights are blue. I watch enough murder shows. They'll never find you.
Did you know there's actually a way to get away with murder?
Yeah, you feed the shit to the pigs, they eat everything.
I was actually gonna say make a chocolate knife kill someone and then eat the knife, but that works too.
You don't watch enough murder shows.
But I've seen a YouTube video of someone actually fucking making a chocolate knife that's sharp enough to kill a person, and if they had to get rid of the evidence, they just have to eat the knife.
CEO of making my stomach turn. I don't know. My friend from Canada, she was 14 at the time when she came up with this. Don't know why. She goes, you want to get rid of the evidence? Just kill somebody with an icicle.
With an icicle. And
Like,
let the ice melt
goddamn.
away.
Yeah. There's no fingerprints and there's nothing left behind.
You're just like, god damn.
I just sat there and I was like, well, you're a fucking psychopath. She's, what, I think she's 18 now? She turns 18 soon? Like, holy shit.
So this was 4 years ago when she said this.
Yeah, practically, yeah.
Damn.
And you want to know what? I met her on Overwatch. They're Overwatch players are creepy.
So there's the community. They could be toxic or creepy.
There's you could be
You just
toxic, or you could be so creepy you're considered a fucking psychopath. I'm in between.
you just you just so happen to stumble upon the fucking psychopath apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you want me to put the iron?
In the stone chest.
Stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you look. In the stone chest.
I'm sorry, but is that behind me? Because there's a cobblestone.
Yeah. There's more than one. There's diorite, there's like stone in there, and there's like something else in there. I don't know.
I mean, there's diorite and cobblestone from what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just
That's where
put it
you
in
put
that
it.
one then.
That's
Alright.
where it's supposed to go.
And what about these sticks? Never mind.
Miscellaneous chest.
Found it. Dude, if I were to build a house, my house would be so fucking complicated. Like, you'd be questioning on what the fuck it's supposed to be and why it looks so shitty compared to yours.
If anything, I've been building houses like this for fucking God knows how long.
No,
It
that's
took
why
me
the
like
people.
3 years to fucking get like my own schematic for my house, and then I change it up every time I build one. So I never stick to my own schematics.
Like, that's the thing though, like, normally I build my houses starting with fucking diamond, then gold, and then emerald, finishing it off with uh, fucking, what's that last piece? Finishing it off with mm, I'm trying to remember the name of that what's the name of that one block we always
Quartz.
collect to make the fucking ender portal?
Um, Limestone?
N- or, no, it's that one portal that leads us to the fucking nether? The
Mm-mm.
nether?
You're talking about obsidian.
Yeah, there we go, obsidian.
Speaking of which, I gotta build that. Because I love me some fucking netherrack.
We could really go for some fucking torches in here, dude. It's too fucking dark.
I know!
I mean, about the same thing, we got a lantern here, so I could just be smart and hang up the lantern right here in the middle instead of being a fucking idiot. Or not, because apparently it won't do shit. Oh, because it needs a block. Durr. Why must I be this fucking retarded? Please explain to me.
I don't know.
We just casually close the doors. Just ready to reopen them, just ready to close them. But yeah, I might be getting a new controller. I didn't say that I will. The fuck's wrong with you?
Terrible.
Uh,
I have animals.
I'm not even gonna say anything. What you building upstairs to?
There's gonna be a second floor. Did I not tell you that there was going to be a second floor?
True. I should really stop trying to be this fucking retarded. Like you said it earlier, and I'm already forgetting as if you ever talked about that part.
Like, you start singing Fozzy, and I'm like, did we not just have this conversation? You're like, no. Are you sure about that?
It's like, did we not just have this fucking conversation? No. Oh wait, oh wait, never mind. Oh, you fucking bitch.
You stood in my fucking way. You expect me to fucking not do shit?
I almost won the fucking car today on GTA.
Yeah.
I wanna know how.
Yeah.
I wanted to cry.
Why didn't you just do the wheel glitch and reload into the
I
game?
completely forgot to do that. That's why.
I was doing that glitch and then it landed on money and I was like, I could take the money.
So I momentarily went to go check on the chat for your live stream.
Yeah, I saw it.
Again, yeah.
I hate people who do that.
I've slowly but surely been increasing on subscribers.
I've stayed at the same limit for the past couple of months.
Did you know you actually had more subscribers than me at one point? And then I slowly managed to catch up.
I mean, I stream all the time, I just don't find new viewers anymore, so.
Yeah, I'll probably help out with that. I don't know why, but I feel like at some point if you're ever tired of fucking I almost said 2K and we're not even on 2K. What I meant to say was at some point if you ever get tired of playing Minecraft, I feel like we're gonna hop onto 2K where I'm gonna have to try to fight you again just to like, get slapped.
It's funny because Kat was watching
Fucking dang.
and she was like, your entrance got skipped. Does he not know what happens when your entrance gets skipped? You learned.
Fucking burying asshole. He buried me throughout most of those matches.
Uh-huh. Don't skip my fucking entrance. Don't be retarded.
Oh, yeah, so not only did I change Charlie's gimmick and attire, the entrance is slightly changed. Um, I changed like only one signature maneuver, literally only one signature, and one stronghold maneuver.
I made one Jeff, that was it. I had to, because my lips were dry. But
I hate the
yeah.
fact that you and Angel have to fucking work together to fucking try to get me out of the equation quick as possible.
And then I sat there and I was like, well, I'm fucked.
Like you guys both agreed
Complimenting
to
him
work
the entire
together.
match did nothing.
Literally, you guys both agreed to just turn that fucking triple threat into a 2-on-1 handicap. Each time I fucking kicked out, you'd go back to double teaming, and then just when you thought you finally had me, kick out. It's like, what?
Why won't you fucking die?
And then I finally died. You're just like, well.
It's muffin time! Why won't you let me die?
And next thing you know, right when I finally die, you're just like, oh, well, now I'm fucked.
I
It's
sat there
like,
and I was like, listen, we don't have to go out like this.
and he just proceeded to just fucking murder you.
You raped me. So I sat there and I was like, bro, I don't deserve this. I helped you win. Why you gonna do me dirty?
I would have said something else, but I'm not gonna say it. I don't even want to talk about what happened to for Showdown. That's why I'm not gonna say anything. Much like how I just said I'm not gonna talk about it, and here I am already about to say one thing from it.
Shut up.
Honestly.
Why did they gotta do Papa Bread like that?
Honestly, you instantly caught up to what I was gonna say.
Why? Why they gotta do him dirty? Only to put him against John Cena. Why? Why?
I mean, who knows? He might end up winning. He might end up winning that match.
Of course, Matthew Moore had to fucking say shit about it. It's like, bro, you're not helping him. Why are you even talking? Everyone lives, everyone dies. Yeah, you should have been out there to fucking help him.
It's rumored that Rosemary is finally making her long-awaited debut to take control of the Fiend.
Good. Because you know what that
I,
means?
I still don't see that happening just
Because
because she's
if
with Impact still.
not only that, if she fucking leaves Impact and brings Abyss and fucking Crazy Steve with her, holy shit, we could have Delete versus DK and WWE would be fucking so much more popular. Like, you know how popular they were in
True, but at
TNA
the
and
same
then
time,
fucking WWE's
yeah.
ratings dropped because of Delete versus Decay?
Yeah, but remember this. Remember, Vince is still alive and he's in control, so if that ends up happening, we all know somehow Vince is gonna find a way to fuck everything up and just make the ratings drop even more.
We murder him. No, I'm kidding. You see how quick I was on that? Just death. Accept it.
Well, I mean, last time I checked, Crazy Steve was already in WWE, just under a new name and a new gimmick.
I'm sad now.
And yeah, last time I heard he was also on NXT.
I'm sad now. Hold on.
That's why you haven't seen him on Impact. And the Biz is also in WWE, except he's a part of the creative team, or something like that. Under a different name, it was like not Joseph Park, but like Joseph something. I forgot what it was.
Oh, he was trained by Eric Young. That's so cool.
And then you also have fucking Trevor Lee going under a new name now as well on NXT.
Nope, he's still TNA.
Like, I'm
Oh,
sad now. What? Well, what's up?
that was 2 years ago. 3 years ago. He's doing independent shows right now.
Uh,
He did go to a WWE tryout, but it wasn't. He was not one of the ones that were picked.
hmm. Well, I mean, in a way, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, we should look at the positive side. At least we know that his talent will not be wasted in the hands of Vince. You know? Just like how they did fucking
But
John
at the same
Moxley dirty
time,
and
I
Rusev
understand
Tyler.
where Vince is coming from. He's so used to the Attitude Era aggression that he wants to bring that back, but at the same time, we can't have that.
Because otherwise, it'll like not only will increase the ratings, but it'll compromise like everything to like the new viewers who are literally just little
Right.
kids. Like,
Like, I get it, I really do. It's not the 90s anymore, it's not the 2000s and shit like that. We're in
much like
2020,
how
where
Paul,
everyone's fucking
yeah,
sensitive.
like we can't have the attitude era if everyone's this fucking sensitive.
Right. And then not only that, um, I understand Alexa grew up on it, but she wouldn't survive the Attitude Era.
Mainly because of like how toxic this year's in wrestling would be already as it is.
The bullying fucking storyline, I did not tolerate.
Hmm. Like, they had her do that angle with Nia Jax where she was supposed to bully Nia Jax, and she got so much heat over it. Like, imagine what type of heat she would have gotten if it
She
was
did.
during the
They
Attitude
ended
Era.
up they ended up fighting on Total Divas.
I know, but like, imagine the heat she would have got even more if it was the Attitude Era.
Right. I love Nia Jax, don't get me wrong, but every time something happens to her, she's quick to call The Rock and complain. Seriously.
But then she got all this heat from that fucking simple, what, botch that was turned
Uh-huh.
into an actual angle as part of her character. See, like, I didn't mind Nia Jax, but then this one fucking Nia Jax role player, who's not even an actual role player, kind of ruined her for me. Like, you probably know who I'm referring to, right? Fucking Samoa Nia Jax or
Oh yeah.
whatever on Twitter. Like, literally, she claims she's friends with Nia Jax. She claims to be the real Nia Jax. She claims to know everything about Nia Jax, like when she's returning and that she deserves to be champion and all. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like she does deserve another title run at some point, just not now, not at any given time at the moment, because she doesn't want to work her way up to it yet. And
She's
yeah,
actually blocked from
they like
that. Yeah, she's
she
that bad.
ruined Nia Jax to me because yeah, like she ruined Nia Jax for me. Because she can't type properly. It's like I don't know if English is her first language, but she's over
It
here not
probably
being able
isn't.
to type any type of proper sentences to actually read. Like, it takes more brain power for me to try to understand whatever the fuck she says, rather than what it requires from my own whenever I'm trying to make sense, to
Right.
be funny.
She actually threw a hissy fit in my fucking company at one point when I had a company.
Oh, so then you must have like known
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I was referring to the moment I mentioned the user, and you're just
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, yep.
Yep. I remember that hissy fit fucking Jax. I really do. I fucking hate her.
Dude, did you know that Edits of Blitz actually had a fucking company at one point? It didn't even last long. You wanna know why?
Mm.
Because of that fucking Jax. she automatically wanted to appoint herself as the general manager of Raw, of her brand of of that company that she was really barely making, and then there came to a point where she was rarely ever on Twitter, so she ended up canceling out her fucking company.
She was my first woman who actually signed Edit to Bliss, who actually signed to my company. And then because of my ex would not fucking help out with shit. Don't get me wrong, I would love to bring back that company, but I just can't.
Dude, tell me this though, like, not that I have a problem with the style or the name of it, but like, there's someone in a company that I work for who portrays multiple characters, and by multiple characters, I mean like, whenever he's one character, he always fucking changes,
Yeah.
like nonstop. He says he'll claim that he'll stop, but he never fucking stops. He claimed that he had a company on Facebook called Mortal Kombat Wrestling. Tell me, how the fuck do you manage to work a wrestling company that's based off of a fucking fighting to the death video game? Like, do you technically fight your opponent to the death and kill him off to win? Like, how the fuck does that work?
What? You gotta remember, Mortal Kombat wasn't always a fight to the death fucking tournament. It's just a tournament, but it wasn't to the death. It always wasn't like that.
Even though most of the tournaments would end with
Mm-hmm.
their opponents either fatally getting killed or just spared by doing a
Yeah.
simple move. But I'd still like to know how the fuck does that work? Like, how,
I don't know.
but yeah, so the name of the company that It's a Bliss was actually barely making before it shut down quickly, like literally before it could ever fucking actually see the light of day, was actually called Rock and Roll Pro Wrestling.
Mm.
Um, I'm only aware of this because at the time, when I helped out my friend make that Rook Danger account, she ended up getting signed to the company.
Mm.
Only for that company to not see the light of day, like I said. And it only lasted for like, what, 3 to 4 days before she finally fucking called it quits and just kind of destroyed it itself.
Which I'm meaning to ask you, are you gonna start your matches soon? Or are you gonna still sign
Actually,
more
yes.
people?
I'm, I think it's better off that we try to sign more people, but as at the rate that it's going at the moment, I think
You
I
might
might
as
as
well
well
just
just start
start.
them. Yeah, because like there's not many people active in the fucking company as it is already, sadly.
I will gladly be any kind of Jeff you want me to be in the company.
Like,
I will
like
be Willow.
literally.
I will be. I won't be Brother Nero. I'll actually have to bring in my Brother Nero account for that. That's strictly that. But I'll be Willow. I'll be the Immortal, the Antichrist. I love the Antichrist. He's so fucking hot.
I mean, if I'm not wrong, wasn't the Antichrist already?
On drugs? Yeah.
No, not only that, but like, didn't he actually come out in one of his entrances smoking weed on live television?
It wasn't weed. It was a cigarette.
Oh, but still, he was still technically smoking in one of his entrances.
Right. To be a fucking asshole, yeah.
To be honest, I actually like that part. I was actually more intrigued by that. I don't know
Fucking
why
love that
some
entrance.
people had problems with that. Like, I
Everyone's like,
actually
oh
found
my
that quite
god, he's
entertaining.
smoking, and like, really? You got people walking out drinking fucking beer, but you're gonna bitch about smoking?
It's like
Does that
not
make
trying to
any
diss
sense?
fucking. Like, I know you're not trying to diss fucking James Storm, but
I'm not trying to, honestly, but still, that's a fucking problem. That's a violation as much as smoking is.
hmm Did you know that James Storm actually did manage to make it to like at least one episode of NXT, if I'm not mistaken, when he
Yeah,
debuted, and then he never showed up again?
yeah. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
Dude, I know Abyss is part, and like he has some type of role within the WWE. I know that under a different name, like it's Josh something. But if I ever wanted to see one specific match out of him until he's fully retired, I'd still would like to see him versus The Undertaker. You know, that match that was always teased to be back in WrestleMania 21, but fucking he turned down big money for that.
Yeah.
Like, I believe Vince actually offered Abyss, like, so much money to make that match happen at WrestleMania with The Undertaker, and Abyss turned it down. Which, in a way, I wouldn't blame him. In a way, I feel like it was probably like a slight smart move, but at the time we were looking at a point where it was still actually okay, because it was like, what, wasn't it considered the ruthless aggression era still?
I think so.
Like, shit, dude. I would have paid extra just to fucking see that match. Like, not gonna lie. The brutality? Dude, don't mind if I fucking do. But, you know, at both of their ages now, I don't think I'd want to see that anymore. Just because, like, it's not because of their ages, like, it's because of their age and health, you know?
Yeah, not only that. Fuck Vince.
Like, there's so many matches that people still want to see that are, like, already fucking couple years late.
Right,
And now we're more concerned about their health rather than the match.
right.
And Vince still somehow wants to now deliver us the matches that are years late.
It's like, ding ding, you're a little bit too late. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit too late.
It's like, just leave it to Vince to fucking give you the match that's years late now, you know?
Right. So, is this room big enough for you? I mean, you have a skylight, so.
Yeah, I'd say this is big enough.
Alright, then you can put your bed and stuff up here. I'm taking this
Alright.
room. Don't know how it managed to be so small, but I'll probably take the room across from you. Nope, that's small too. What the fuck did I do to your room? Cause that's... Alright, that's fine. I'll just fix the doors.
So what'd you end up doing?
Huh?
What'd you do? What did you end up doing? Like, you ended up somehow making my room a lot bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine though, I'll probably just end up making another floor at one point. Or I could just do this.
Shit, hold up. I almost took out an entire piece of the wall trying to take off the fucking barrel. Good thing I didn't entirely take it out. Dude, like the only reason why Bobby Lashley came back was actually to have that match with Goldberg, and he has yet to receive that. No, not with Goldberg. My bad. Brock Lesnar. And he has yet to receive that fucking match, dude.
Yep. Alright.
But what I'd want to
Everything in
know
this
is
house is
why
fucking
the
up.
hell did Brock Lesnar and Goldberg hate each other? Like, why were they bitter rivals in the
I
first
don't
place?
know. Oh, I gotta take my hair down out of its ponytail though. Oh, good God. Ow.
Excuse me.
I
I
didn't
had Subway
always
earlier
have long
today.
hair. You know, you're fine. I didn't always have long hair though. I used to have my hair really short.
Dude,
I
I
don't.
dead ass had fucking Subway earlier today. Like I had a foot long with fucking. So yeah, my foot long was like
Stop, you're making me hungry.
pastrami, ham, pepperoncinis, vinegar,
Oh, stop.
sriracha,
I'm hungry.
tomatoes, avocado,
Stop.
onions,
I'm hungry.
salt, pepper.
You know what I get? I get the spicy Italian BLT, and I get sriracha on it with
No, but like with my
mustard
bread of
and
choice
salt and
though,
pepper.
for the but
What
for that
choice?
foot
What?
long, my so you'll not being able to speak properly.
What? What bread?
I ended up using the nine whole grain
Oof.
wheat
I
grain
used
for
to
that type
always
of
get
foot long.
flatbread, and then I
No,
switched to the
same
hearty
dude.
Italian.
No, dude, I'd always go for the flat bread, but because it had to be a foot long, I could have gone with either sourdough, but I didn't see sourdough on the listing, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with fucking whole grain wheats.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need some drink. I need nourishment. Stop.
Ow, you bitch.
I walked by and all of a sudden you were just crouch spamming, and I'm like, no, stop.
Don't you
Hi,
dare
Oogie
fucking
Boogie.
fly me to the roof of the fucking building and then have me
Hi,
forced to
Oogie
fall off.
Boogie. My pretty little fish.
I don't know why, but I feel like at any given time, if you ever decide to get another pet, you're probably gonna name it either Lesnar or something off, or something else.
What?
Like imagine owning a dog or another cat, just naming them Lesnar. Like Lesnar.
I would not let my girlfriend do that. If anything, we're probably going to agree on another Jeffrey, because I used to have a cat before. He was all orange, and he had pretty orange
Hmm.
eyes, and his name was Jeffrey. Well, because my ex roommate decided to sit there and claim that my cat was giving her kids allergies, but she wasn't giving her kids any kind of allergy medicine, I had to get rid of my cat.
Hmm.
So, I was supposed to be getting a male cat with with my mom, because her roommate's no, her coworker's cat got pregnant. So
Oh shit, John Moxley won the title. Anyways, continue.
that's my boy. Um, so my mom took me to. Well, okay. Well, I'll explain this in the bedroom because my mom can hear me explaining this story. She told me, she goes, "I'm not supposed to tell you, but for Christmas you're getting a cat." And I was like, "Oh." And then it was like 3 weeks before Christmas, right? She goes, "I'm not
Hmm.
supposed to tell you this either, but we can get your cat soon." And I was like, "How soon?" Because I wasn't working at the time, but I was like, "How soon?" Because I'm eager. And
Hmm.
she was like, "We can go get your cat on Saturday." Her coworker texted her and was like, "Hey, I'm home, by the way." So my mom was like, "Come on, let's go. We're going to get your cat." And I was like, "Oh, yee, kitty!" So I wanted this solid gray one. Well, she had already given away the solid gray one, and I was sad. And my mom forgot to tell her that I wanted the solid gray one. So I go there, And I look at the cats, and then all of a sudden I just hear meow, meow, meow. And I look down, and it's the one that I picked up. She's just going off. She's just meowing away. And I was like, well, I want this one. Because she's talkative and she's got an attitude, I want this one. And my mom picked one up and was like, but I want this one because he's got gray spots on him. And he's white with gray spots. And I was like, alright, well... I sat there and I thought about it and I was like, let's get both of them. And her coworker just looked and was like, yeah, take that one home with you. And I said, yeah, Mom, because you don't know if Bella's on her last legs or not. And it's my mom's emotional support dog. And she's quite old, so we're not sure how long she's gonna last. So that's why my mom has a cat. So in case Bella does pass away, she has Poppy. So because I wanted a boy, I originally was going to name Oscar Jeffrey again. But I found out that Oscar was a girl, and my friend had given me the name suggestion. So I was like, alright, Oscar it is. And originally, Poppy's name was supposed to be China. Then we found out Poppy was a boy.
Take that, China.
We found out Poppy was a boy, so we're like Roman, I don't know, Goldberg, fucking Undertaker. We were fucking going off, and Shawn Michaels, I don't know, we were going off on like other male wrestler names. And then she sat there and she was like, no, I got it, Papi Chulo. And I was like, oh my god. So his name is Papi Chulo. And I'm going to get them fixed later, so they'll stop meowing, because I got a boy and a girl and I don't want them making kittens.
It's like, Lesnar, I don't know.
No, my mom hates Lesnar. She was so close. If we never would have found out that Poppy was a boy, honest to God, his name would be Sable. Lesnar's wife. Sable.
I know.
My mom has Playboy
wife
magazines.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
My mom has Playboy magazines with Sable on them.
Now that's questionable.
I sat there and I thought they were my dad's, and I pulled them out and I gave one to my mom. She goes, "Oh, my porn magazines," and I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, this one's got Sable. This one also's got Sable," and I was like, okay.
Like, I thought these were dads.
I did. I honest to God, I was like, I thought they were dads. She goes, "No." I was like, all right, well, I'm going to my room now. Good night. But I actually, in my baby book, I have an autograph from Kevin Nash. I met Kevin Nash when I was a baby.
Cool. You know who I wish I could have met if I would have known about WWE sooner, growing up as a kid? I wish I would have had an autograph of Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit before, the incident.
Before both incidents.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Who let Beth Phoenix come back to fucking Raw?
I mean, she said she was coming back.
I fucking hate Beth Phoenix. I hate
It's
Kelly
like,
Kelly too.
Like, no disrespect to Adam, but like, his
Oh,
wife.
I hate Edge too. Fuck Edge. So when he came out at fucking Rumble, I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? It could have been Jeff's return, but no. They gave us Edge. The old man.
Let me guess. You only hate him because of that fucking angle they had him with Matt.
No, I don't like the way he treated Jeff.
I must have missed something.
You don't know the video where he's like, "Are you on drugs again, Jeff?"
I don't think I must remember that. Then yeah, I think I might
Let
have
me
missed something.
charge. Let me charge my fucking Samsung, because I have that video on my Samsung.
I mean, wasn't he a heel at the time though?
It doesn't matter. I still hate him. Hey, I found my weed pen.
Like of all things he could have been proud of, you're just like, hey, like I found my weed pen.
It was missing, okay?
Shut up!
It was gone. Okay. My phone is charging,
Hmm.
but legitimately, he sat there and was like, "Are you on drugs again, Jeff?" And I sat there and I was like, "All right, I fucking hate him forever on God."
Like, if it wasn't for that, I'm pretty sure you would have been actually surprised to see him back. But the moment you heard that happening, you're just like, from here on out, I hate, I hate Adam.
I also hated the thing he did with Lita.
Which, um,
Sex on TV with Lita.
like, yeah. See, that's what I was actually about to say, but I wasn't too sure if we were both thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to be that stupid one and like think of a
I
different thing.
hated the fact that
So,
he just treated Lita the way he did.
I mean,
She
you're
didn't
not
have to
wrong,
leave
but
Matt
like,
for fucking Edge, because that was a downgrade.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that you're wrong because,
You're gonna sit here and tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
like, it's like most people enjoyed seeing that shit, and then there's just you like, no, I hated that.
The sex on TV, I was literally, what, like fucking 12? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, ew, gross.
So
This
you
is
look
a
back at it
child
and
show!
like,
No, I'm kidding.
at the time it fucking wasn't.
It really wasn't, no. I don't understand how my mom fucking let me watch that shit. She said
Probably
I've
because
always
she was
had
hoping
the
to see
hots for
Sable.
Jeff, though. It's been that way since I've seen Jeff. For the first time I saw Jeff, like my mom like knew I was going to get hooked. I used to sit there, fucking nose to TV screen, watching Jeff. It was that much of
Dude,
an obsession when I
literally,
was a kid.
I think when I first seen WWE on TV, it was like around the time when like what I think Asia was just barely leaving. It was like before WrestleMania 31, if not like after. And when I started looking at classic moments, like back when it was still WWF,
Mhm.
I got more hooked on seeing Trish and Lita.
Mhm.
So when I looked back, I was like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me I was born during these great eras, but I didn't know shit until like the fucking PG era, which is the shit that we have now? Like, I was so fucking pissed. So then pretty much the only way keeping me hooked without fucking AJ, Trish, or Lita, you had Nikki Bella. Like, it's like, don't get me wrong. Like, she had talents of her own way, but like, she's like the only thing that we had to do pretty much. Like, she had to do with that for the meantime. Because we didn't have no AJ and we didn't have no fucking Trish or Lita. So I was like, bro, like, who the fuck am I supposed to look at?
Hold on, I just got a notification. I don't know where the fuck it's at. Oh, never mind. Fuck you, Bejeweled. In fact, where is that game? Oh, it's right there. I say, because we're talking about wrestling so much,
Mm-hmm.
it's 11:02. To 2K we go!
Yep. All right. See, now I can't tell if it was an upgrade or a downgrade I did to Charlie. Because as it was, he was already supposedly a Terminator. But now with the newest changes that I made, I don't know if that was a fucking downgrade that I've just made or an upgrade.